is packed with some of the most anticipated anime of the year. From intense samurai duels to breathtaking fantasy worlds, this season has it all. Whether you're into action, isekai, supernatural mysteries, or psychological thrillers, there's something here that'll grab you from the very first episode. So if you're looking for the next big hits to add to your watch list, stick around, because we're counting down the top 10 upcoming anime of spring 2025. And trust me, you won't want to miss a single one. Let's get into it. At number 10, from old country bumpkin to master swordsman, imagine going from a quiet village life to being a sword god in training. Our protagonist, an unassuming country boy with no combat experience, is thrown into a world of legendary swordsmen. But through sheer determination and untapped potential, he embarks on a journey of self-discovery, defying expectations to become a master swordsman. Think Mushoku Tensei's growth arc meets Demon Slayer's swordplay, but with even crazier duels. If you're a fan of clean choreography, overpowered warriors, and an underdog rising to greatness, this one's for you. Coming in at number 9, My Hero Academia, Vigilantes. A darker, grittier take on the MHA universe that you need to watch. This spin-off follows underground heroes who operate outside the Hero Association's rules, taking justice into their own hands. Koichi, a college freshman, gets caught in a street fight while trying to help a teenage idol. That's when he meets Knuckle Duster, a no-nonsense vigilante who recruits him into the Naruhata Vigilantes. But heroism in the shadows isn't just about bravery. It's about making the tough calls that pro heroes can't. If you loved Stain's ideology or ever wished for a more street-level, raw version of My Hero Academia, this is the anime for you. Expect intense battles, deep moral struggles, and some surprise cameos that'll have you losing your mind. Don't sleep on this one. At number 8, Apocalypse Hotel. A world where humanity has mysteriously vanished, cities lay in ruins, and nature has reclaimed everything. Yet, in the middle of all this emptiness, one grand hotel still stands, untouched by time. No guests, no staff, just a quiet, eerie atmosphere waiting to reveal its secrets. With a blend of solitude, mystery, and a touch of the unknown, Apocalypse Hotel creates an atmosphere that pulls you in and keeps you wondering what happened to the world outside. If you love post-apocalyptic settings filled with intrigue, this is a must-watch. Next up, Yaiba, a samurai anime reviving the spirit of classic sword-fighting epics. Yaiba Kurogan, a wild samurai in training, returns to Japan after years in the jungle, only to clash with his rival, Takeshi Onimaru. But when Onimaru gains the legendary demon sword, their battle takes a dangerous turn, forcing Yaiba on an epic journey of honor and destiny. Expect intense duels, historical drama, and a story proving that being a true samurai is about more than just the blade. It's about the heart. Coming at number 6, the brilliant healer's new life in the shadows redefines the healer trope. Xenos, born in the slums, fights his way up to become a healer, only to be tossed aside by his ungrateful party. Left with nothing, he opens an underground clinic where his unmatched healing skills gain him a reputation, even catching the attention of the royal palace. But in a world where power rules, being a healer isn't enough. As dangerous figures take notice, Xenos must outthink his enemies and prove his worth. If you enjoyed the world's finest assassin or the eminence in shadow, this strategic, overpowered healer story is one to watch. At number 5, Lazarus, from Cowboy Bebop and Samurai Champloo creator Shinichiro Watanabe, brings us a high-octane sci-fi thriller with jaw-dropping action. The year is 2052, and humanity has eradicated sickness thanks to a miracle drug, Hapuna. But when its creator, Dr. Skinner, resurfaces after vanishing for 3 years, he drops a bombshell. Hapuna isn't a cure, it's a ticking time bomb. Everyone who took it has only 3 years to live. Now, an elite task force must race against time to uncover the truth and stop the impending catastrophe. With stunning animation and a pulse-pounding story, this is an absolute must-watch. Next up, Kijin Gentushu, a historical fantasy epic that you can't afford to miss. This anime takes you on a journey through feudal Japan, where demons, destiny, and sword-clashing action collide. The story follows Jinta, a young shrine servant who's forced to take up the blade when his village is attacked by terrifying supernatural beings. But as he embarks on a quest for vengeance, he gets caught in a battle far bigger than himself. One that spans across time and involves legendary warriors, ancient spirits, and the fate of an entire era. If you love samurai action, deep storytelling, and stunning historical fantasy, this is a must-watch. Kijin Gentushu blends intense sword fights with an eerie, otherworldly atmosphere that'll keep you hooked from episode 1. Don't let this hidden gem fly under your radar. Coming in at number 3, Windbreaker Season 2. The high-energy delinquent brawl fest is back and more intense than ever. If you thought Season 1 was wild, get ready for even bigger fights, deeper rivalries, and insane street battles that'll have you at the edge of your seat. Haruka Sakura, the new kid with insane fighting skills, continues his journey in the tough world of Furin High, a school where strength is everything. But this time, the stakes are higher, the enemies are tougher, and the bonds of friendship will be tested like never before. If you're a fan of badass delinquents, heart-pounding action, and high school fights that feel like all-out war, Windbreaker Season 2 is an absolute must-watch. Fire Force. Season 3 is finally on the way and it's about to bring the heat. With David Production back at the helm, get ready for stunning animation, explosive battles, and even crazier fire-powered abilities. Shinra and Company 8 are facing their most intense challenges yet as the mystery of human combustion unravels. This season is setting the stage for the grand finale, meaning high-stakes fights, jaw-dropping twists, and non-stop hype. If you've been waiting for more Shinra versus the world action, Fire Force is about to go all out. It's finally happening. One of the most hyped manhwa adaptations ever is here. The beginning after the end is about King Gray, a powerful ruler who gets reincarnated into a fantasy world. But this time, he wants to live life to the fullest. Of course, things aren't that simple, and he soon finds himself on a journey to become even stronger. This series is peak isekai power fantasy, blending insane fights, deep world building, and an MC who actually develops over time. If done right, this could be the next big hit in the genre,